have lives and families we need to get back to. And I just appreciate the heck out of you guys. I always joke at the end, it feels like I'm, like giving some eulogies, like any last words, before we stretch your necks or whatever it is. But like, if you could give something that the audience could take away, what's the thing that you want to compel everybody to consider? Dead silence.
Go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say I was waiting on Trey. Well, I mean, for me, it's just like I'm trying to think of how to put this or how it was put to me. Somebody asked me once, what do you do when you're trying to help or you're working with somebody or you're talking with somebody about recovery? How do you get them to buy in? Like, how do you make them want it? I was like, you can't. You can't. But what you can do is you can offer to stand there and tell them, like I'll hold hope for you until you're ready to take it. And when you're ready to take it, you come and get it. And we won't walk through it. We'll run through it. And just let them know that it doesn't matter. Like, if they're not where you're at, if they're not ready in that moment, you're not going anywhere. You're going to be consistent. You're going to let them know that, like, it's possible, and it's possible for everybody.
Trey can't see this because he's not on video, and the listening audience can't see it because they're on audio. I just teared up at the phrase, "I'm going to hold hope for you." Thanks, Jay, for that.
I'm going to steal that, by the way. Honestly, that was awesome. I've never heard anyone put it quite like that. Phenomenal. Man, yeah. As far as me, what I would like to say is if you're a veteran out there, and no matter what you've been through, as minute or as major as you think it very well could be, or as minute as you might think it has affected you, understand that you're not alone. And there's a stat out there that says that every single day in America, 22 veterans commit suicide. 22 people that serve this flag every day feel that they're alone in some way, shape, or form, and you're not. You've got someone out there that can talk to you every single day. If you're someone who lives with a veteran, don't force that conversation, but be there and be, how do I put this? Let them know every single day that you're there, whether it's to talk or to protect them or to comfort them, whatever. Let them know that you don't think that you have anyone, you've got me. And kind of what, Jay was saying, I'll hold the hope, is I'll be your crutch. Put your weight on me. I'll hold you up until you're ready to walk again. And there's always someone out there that will help you. And I think that that's where it is. That from what I hear from the guys and gals is there's a darkness that they feel that no matter what they do, they're alone. You're not. You will always have people out there that know the way to the exit, and we're going to help you there. So don't be afraid to reach out. There are people there. They're always going to help out. And if you're one of those people that live with them, make sure that you're available all the time to be that crutch for them.
I just got teared up again. Thank you, Trey, for doing that. And appreciate the passion from both of you. How do people reach you if they want more resources or if they just want to connect? Jay?
Well, I mean, in my real life, I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs.
Right, you're not allowed to advertise that or something, but
yeah, I mean,
how do people reach VA resources around the country?
Well, I mean, we obviously have the VA crisis line. If you find yourself in crisis and you're a veteran, dial the crisis line, press 1, and it's take you to trained and highly skilled individuals.
What's that number?
Oh man, you would ask.
800-273-TALK.
That's it. Brain fart, man. I've been hitting the head. I've been hitting the head way too many times. but yeah, I mean, like we have trained folks there that are specifically, we hope trained more to help veterans. As far as, and I'm gonna throw in a shameless plug here for the Office of Peer Support within the Department of Veterans Affairs.
That's what I was hoping for. Yes.
If you are a vet and you want to talk to somebody that may have had some similar experiences, every major VA medical center and large community-based outpatient clinic technically is supposed to have a peer specialist or a peer counselor or peer support, whatever, on staff. Now, there are just about 1,500 of us across the country. So you're not going to walk into your local VA outpatient mental health clinic and see a big sign that says, hey, we've got peer support. But if you're a vet and you want to talk to a peer, ask your outpatient mental health clinic. Say, do you have peer specialists? Do you have a peer that I can talk with? And if there is one on site, they will direct you to those individuals to talk with them. If there's not one on site, I strongly encourage you to ask them if they will reach out and find someone for you to talk to, because that mental health provider, I'm pretty well known with, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm full of myself, but like I'm one of the old dogs in the VA within peer support, and they can figure out how to get a hold of me, and then I can get a hold of you.
Bro,
Trey,
you're
yeah, you are. You're something of a celebrity. You were invited to the White House after all. But Trey, you're on social media and stuff.
Unfortunately, I'm, it sounds bad, but like the term YouTuber or social media influencer or whatever are like dirty words these days, and that's okay. But
only if you're blonde and you traveled the seas.
That's true. But I mean, our website is ghosttacticalproductions.com. They'll have access to everything that we're doing, including our podcast, which is the Armed Citizen Podcast. If you want to get a hold of me, you can email me at thearmedcitizenpodcast@gmail.com or at ghosttactical@yahoo.com. Either way, they'll come to my phone, and I'm always here. More importantly, the biggest thing that we can tell you is find someone, whether it's me or Jay or Jake, find somebody. Find somebody, because 22 lives a day is, we're just talking veterans at this point. There's a massive number out there that's not veteran related, but 22 brothers and sisters a day feel they're alone. And I would love to cut that number down to 0.
Yeah. And I was going to say, Trey, I'll throw this out there, man. Brother, you got my contact information. And Jake, same for y'all. If y'all have veterans and you can't find a peer or you can't find somebody that's willing to talk, I do not VA work, but I do work on the side. And I'm here to talk. I'm here to help. So if you have somebody, feel free to shoot me a message with their information and I'll get a hold of them. If that's what it takes, that's what we'll do.
This is humanitarian give back. You know what I mean? Like this is the difference between activism and action. People willing to sacrifice themselves to help others. And I appreciate you both. And this has been just a super powerful podcast. For me personally, I've learned a lot. It's probably the longest podcast I've done. Thank you both. And it means a ton. So if you want to reach out to me, info@nogginotes.com or info@zephyrwellness.org. And I'll hook you up with the guys. But in the meantime, as I always sign off, on behalf of the Noggin Notes family and the Zephyr Wellness family, we wish you great mental wellness. Take care.